Actually, I'm leading the IoT technology and the city development with multi-stakeholders in China, and also covering ASEAN regions as well. So firstly, I would like to share with you a brief introduction about the World Economic Forum, which is 50 years old international organizations bring all stakeholders from government, from business sectors and academia and other NGOs community together to shape the future of the world. So last year, at the beginning of the year, in fact, we just have our 50 years anniversary annual meeting in Davos. And unfortunately, after that, we are spending a whole year to see how we can survive in the COVID-19 as everybody else, and also how to shape the future of the world during or after the COVID impact. So let me start from an example or kind of stories. First is that they are the public healthy system is the designated hero from COVID-19, right? So everybody knows that, and also we can't ignore them. During the COVID, I was isolated at home in Beijing for almost 2 months, and every day we just order the meat, everything on internet, and thanks for all the deliverable Superman, Superwoman that we can get everything ready. And that means how that happens. In fact, behind that, there is a high technology that we can rely on, right? So it's e-commercials and AI, big data based technology, logistic network, so on. So that is very important part of the that means it's a kind of technology support for during the COVID-19, right? So here also we have a lot of infrastructures, IoT infrastructures to support the anti-COVID-19s, robotics, cameras, QR code. We scan so many times about QR code when you want to go to different part of the city or you're traveling. And also there's drones in the cities that can monitor the virus and also the broadcast if you want to need to stay at home, so on. This is a picture is shot in Wuhan. So during the beginning of the year, there's the lockdown in the cities. So also and also a lot of data was collected that how many people are infected, women or female or male, and where there is cases in different locations. And if you zoom into the very detail, is that who is this person and what is the connection with other people and how to stop it with the network, so on. So you can see that all the technology and data have a lot of advantage for the public healthy protection. But another thing is that there is a reflection. There is a people personal rights, right, and also the healthy and safety and public healthy issues, so on. So you need to balance from it. We can't see that this is very good or this is a bad thing, because every technology has two sides, just like coins. We need to have more consideration in the different scenarios and see what is the benefit, what is the damage for different people. And that is the argument now more and more appears and discussed during the public media. We can see that a couple of weeks ago, Chinese government is very strict regulation about physical scan. That means public camera will be used in certain conditions. You can't use that everywhere. So that is a good sign that the government already understand that personal rights and public services should be balanced between the people. So back to the bigger image is that if we want to establish a future resilient and sustainable cities, what do we need to do? This is a definition about resilient cities by OECD. I don't just I let you know that there is a short-term how to say that impact or long-term impact that we need to cover to think from economic to society to governments and environment, so on. So this is very complicated. And during inside, what the technology can do and what exactly IoT technology can support it. So IoT, we can say that it's the entrance between physical world to digital world, right? So they connect a lot of information from physical world by sensors, by devices, so on. And then there's a digital data can be analyzed and can be worked out as the information to support the decision and do some real action to the real world. So this is decision-making flow, and there is paradigmatic protection, prevention, accident prevention, so on, building energy, so on. That will be very important. How say that city city services rely on high technology. So this is a very important messages that IoT must be highly engaged with the city's development now and the future. So according to the previous, we see there's a different side of technology. That means we need to understand what is that and how we use that in the right way for both public interest and business interest, and also for the people, right? A lot of speakers already mentioned that. So what do we do? In fact, the IoT and urban transformation platform in World Economic Forum is that we need to transform the space in which we live, work, and play for more sustainable, resilient, equitable, and for the brighter future. So that's what we do. And we need, so that means another part that I would like to share with you is that what do we do for smart cities? So this is a G20 Smart City Alliance, and there's a website you can go inside to see more details. But generally speaking, is that last year during the Japan G20 Summit, and we launched this alliance by the support of the G20 leaders, and the as the chair of the G20, Japan called for the World Economic Forum act as a secretariat for this. So that means we are running and organizing all the smart city stakeholders to see how we can understand the future technology and recent technology, and also how we can bring more benefit to the society. So here is the numbers of the organizations, companies, and communities we are working with, and to have worldwide key networks and how see that, and also fight for the future of the cities. So what exactly we are doing now is that there's a group of worldwide experts and working on a future city policy or regulation that into 5 pillars: equities, society, security, privacy, openness, and sustainability, so on. So what they are doing now is that different experts from government, from business side, from academia, they are working on the existing regulations, plans from different cities, and see what is the gap between reality and the goal. The goal, a very important one, is that there is a UN sustainability index. So there, in that index, there's a lot of achievement, or not achievement. It's a goal that we need to achieve in the future. So that is a gap. And also another way is that there's the fourth industrial revolution technology already widely used in the society, including AI technology, blockchain, IoT, you name it. So we can put all together to see what kind of technology can be used in the society with the right direction, right? So for the second layer of the regulations were kind of proposals that there is a lot of different aspects we are now working on to see how we can build future smart city technology applications or regulations to that. So this is just paperwork, right? It's not a reality, but we are drafting a future view of the city development. And also want to emphasize one thing is that city run with different model is the diversified cities. We have cities like Manila or Hong Kong or Beijing, super important in the region and big ones. And also we have tier 2, tier 3, tier 5 cities in the different regions that we need to take care of. So it's not just the one model we copy paste from one part to another, but we need to find the space and the space of the development suitable for the local nature situation or culture, so on. So another thing is that we are not just doing the paperwork, but we need to engage with the cities very closely. So that's why we have a planning about how we can engage cities as pilot cities in the different years. So this year we already have a lot of first round of the pilot city already listed. I will list it in the next pages. But next year we will have more cities in the pilot city community, so on. So that is what we would like to do. So here during the last months, there's in Barcelona there was a smart city expo, and it's a virtual meeting. By the way, along the 36 pilot cities and 10 from Asia. You can see that there's the name in blue, dark blue, and we say that Asia, and especially ASEAN regions, China and Hong Kong will be a very important area that we need to be a part of it, even if now it's not obviously a lot of cities, but in the future, I think that we need to have more engagement with this area. So this morning we have another session. In the session, our project lead Rushi Rama already present something ideas about how we can engage more cities in ASEAN regions, which is very encouraging. So generally speaking, in short, is that we would like to create and welcome the cities or NGOs, communities join us as a bigger family, that we can learn from each other, we can share our experience, and we can see how we can take our result as a reference to future city development. The second one is that how we can use that effort into a pilot city development. So this is very open and open platform that we encourage the city management or enterprises in the cities can consider about what we proposed, but it's not necessary to copy paste that, because I said as there is a very agility and diversity into the city development. So we just want to say that how we can have more international collaboration on the right direction to support city's development, so on. And last thing I want to share with you is that for more concretely, from global picture to regional picture, is that we have our ASEAN Action Group, which is led by me. And that means in locally that we can have more engagement and see how we can meet our discuss about regional challenges and raise hand to discuss on the regional solutions, so on. So what we do is that there is this branch of people. There is a member from China and ASEAN countries, 18 peoples from government, from academia and the business side. That is the first round of the ASEAN Action Group, and we are acting as there's 4 functions like establish ecosystem, not just for cities but also industry and personal IoT devices are all our coverage. And also we are supporting the collaboration on our platform, so we can connect our regional experts and business leaders to the global projects like G20 Smart City Alliance, and also future industry park, future real estate, so on. Also, the third thing I share with you is that we would like to exposure more local voice, local impact to the world. So that's very important part I want to share with you. And we would like to encourage you all to bring your ideas to the action group. And I already invited Andrew as a member of the AAG member next year. So that means Andrew could act as an interface or network dot to encourage to communicate with you and see what we can do together in the future. Yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you.